Hello everyone, this is Ariane Arsenault from La Fille de la Mer. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today you are joining me to watch the process of making a soap with laurel berry fruit oil. This soap is inspired by the original Aleppo soaps. Of course, it's not a true Aleppo soap because I'm not in Aleppo and I'm not using the traditional method. However, I am being inspired by the process. I am using, as I said, this laurel berry fruit oil that I bought from Be Scented. You can find the links in the description box below. I'm also using extra virgin olive oil, and my island influence is the Northern Berry Hydrosol. So Northern Berry is called also by its Latin name Myrica pennsylvanica. It is very fragrant. It is very reminiscent of the laurel berry leaves, and we pick it in the summer, we harvest it, dry it, and cook with it. It's very aromatic. And I also use my copper alembic to make a hydrosol out of it, and it can be used in soaps and cosmetics. While my lye solution is melting, I'm gonna go ahead and add two of the main ingredients of this soap, which are the olive oil and the laurel berry fruit oil. The laurel berry fruit oil is very thick, very opaque. This is at room temperature. It will clarify once it's heated up, and we're gonna go ahead and put it into the olive oil and then heat it just lightly to get a nice even texture before we combine the other ingredients. The color of the combination of olive and laurel berry fruit oil is very rich and deep, and this is why Aleppo soaps usually have this greenish color to them. Here I have my Northern Bay Berry Hydrosol. I will go ahead and incorporate it with the oils before the lye water. I have exactly 1 liter or 1 kilo in here, so in it goes. It is now time to add the lye water. The soap has now a really thick trace texture. I'm gonna go ahead, mix it a little bit more by hand and pour it into the mold. Et voilà. The texture is very nice and thick, so I'm gonna go ahead, take a chopstick and give it a little wavy texture on top. My Northern Bay Berry Aleppo Inspired soap is in the mold. I'm gonna go ahead, insulate it, and we will be back to cut it a little bit later. The Northern Bay Berry soap has been sitting in here for about 24 hours. It is time to unmold and cut. This soap is very soft because it is high in soft oils, so I have to be very careful unmolding it. I really like the outcome of these soap. Look at how beautiful they are. The very typical green olive tint color of laurel berry oil soap. The smell is present but not overpowering. It smells very characteristic of laurel berry oil, and it's going to be a very conditioning bar soap, low lathering but very moisturizing. So it's ideal for any skin type, especially those with fragile, sensitive, and dry skin, but everybody can use this type of soap. The fact that this soap is composed entirely in soft oils, this means that it will have a very long cure time. So typically, Aleppo soaps are left to dry for 6 to 9 months, sometimes even up to a year. So these soaps won't be ready until the next 6 months at least. Then I will do a test with one of my little pieces here. And then if they're okay, if I find that they're hard enough, because they will eventually harden up, but it will take a while. So I will test that up in 6 months from the time this video was made, and I will make them available once they are ready. So you may have to wait a little bit. The soaps are ready to go in the drying area for the next 6 months. This is a very important part of the process as these soaps get better with age. So I'm gonna forget them there, and in 6 months, I will let people know through my social media, Instagram, Facebook. Make sure to follow us there if you want daily updates on whatever we're doing. But when these are ready, that's where I'm gonna post and share. So you can also subscribe to the YouTube channel. I would really like that. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. But before, you can always check the description box, as this is where I leave extra information for online purchases, as well as information for crafters. So thank you so much. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Take care.